games on Thanksgiving yesterday. We've got Friday football to tide you over here as we join you from Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, folks. It's the Bears and the Eagles in the NFC on EA Sports. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to kick things off on this Black Friday.
Entering play. Enter. Kickoff middle.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season in Oklahoma.
Defensive motion, option red key, option pitch key, option is set to bell, option pitch key, option is set to conserve, RPO red key, option is RPO red, RPO pass key, option, RPO straight ball, option is tack zone, safety with option, safety mid-boy option, coach suggest, FS fire 3.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Saquon Barkley. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek,
call, coach
and we'll take a break.
There are 6 categories.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Barkley. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further.
Entering play
so
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
In that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Good job there keeping him to a short game.
Entering play
of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on
Entering
that one. No
play
gain,
call,
so they're left with still 10 to go
there
on
are
3rd
6
down.
categories.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately Charles will have to settle for the field goal.
But they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of his game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
Oh, good move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
Coach suggests play sheets, player, DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Tre'Veon Henderson.
He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
To the air, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Entering play,
Henderson. For the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know what happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Throwing is Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Entering play call. Player. There are 9 categories. Tre'Veon Henderson. Romeo Jones. Luther Burden.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Entering play call. Coach kick punt off tackle. Punt.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Back here in Philadelphia for this Black Friday game, a tradition that was instituted back in 2023. Part of what folks call John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And Big John, of course, meant so much to us here at EA Sports, and also to so many of you who spent your holidays listening to him call games in Detroit and Dallas all those years. So Charles and I just want to acknowledge and celebrate the legacy of the great, and I put that in all caps, the great John Madden. And he gets us up just shy
Entering
of
play
30
call.
to the 29
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Entering play
When you go
call,
from second
coach
and 4 to third and
suggestions,
3,
there are 6
that just tells you who won
categories.
that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Entering
I don't
play
care how many
call,
times we
coach
see it. I still get
suggestions,
a kick
there are
out of
6
watching quarterbacks and
categories.
receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A first down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play call, coach
He'll lose a yard
suggestions,
there,
there
and
are
it's
6
second and 11.
categories.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith.
Entering play
So the
call,
completion
coach
good for just
suggestions,
3.
there are 6
And
categories.
third and 8 now. You look at this Bears defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Entering
Against
play
a team
call,
coming off a
coach
win just as your team
squeeze
did
block,
the previous week,
return
you talk
left.
about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show
Entering
off his
play
ability
call,
to run the
Henderson.
football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
DJ Hail Mary, MTNY Shake.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll wind up getting this to the
Entering play call,
37.
player,
Gain of
there are
9.
9 categories.
He's a
Trevayon
rookie,
Henderson.
and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential.
Trevayon,
But when you see him make
Oscar
catches like that,
26
you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Entering
before
play
being
call,
taken
player,
down.
there are
That good
Jones.
for 22 and a first down.
Trevayon
He only
Henderson.
needed a few inches. He got that and then some.
It felt to me like his offensive line and teammates took that as a personal challenge.
Trevayon
They knew
Henderson,
the line of
they had
scrimmage
won
would be
15
stacked.
options.
Didn't matter how many
MTNH
bodies were in
plunges
there. They
selected.
just wanted to create a little
Oscar
bit of a sliver for him,
26
and that's what they did, and he rumbled.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Henderson. A beautiful fake. A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Entering play
he was
call.
solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Bears at 10-1 now on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
To throw, Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore.
Entering play call, clear. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. DJ selected. Trevay on Henderson. Trevay, Osprey HD flat.
They want to move the ball around. They
MTN
want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, clear. There are 9 categories.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Luther Burden III. Luther Burden III. You have not. Omaha. Ghost drag.
Here's Williams. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves him past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018.
Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Hurts with a quick throw. Complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Take this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts completing this one quickly.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Inside the 20. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
That's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
In the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 64 yards and a
Entering play
touchdown.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And will be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more.
Entering play
and
call,
as you can see
DJ
there, not
Ware,
only is he looking to
Caleb
secure
Williams,
a passing title, but he's
Tre'Davion
also
Henderson,
closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign.
AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they discussed in the locker room, in the meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Henderson. Oh, what a move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Entering play call, player,
For those who remember
Tre'Davion Henderson,
football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs, find holes, get through. They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Henderson running straight ahead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Entering play call, Romo Jones. Look for Burden Look, Ghost drag.
2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short one caught by Logan. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Entering play Tander Swift, Luther Burden Tander, Luther Romo, Trevayon Hen, DJ Muir, Hail Mary, MTNY Shake.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Entering play, pick punt double real punt. Play sheets, player, Trevayon Henderson, DJ Muir, DJ Hale, MTNY Shake.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he worked it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
I remember
entering play, Trevayon Henderson.
On the field,
Trevayon
and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers.
26-0.
A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he's got it to about the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying
entering
to
play call, play from no Jones.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, sprinted, 26-0.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with Henderson. Down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trevayon Henderson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all
play
week.
call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Bad attempt is selected.
Now the point after try for Santos. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So an 8-play drive
entering play
covering
call.
80 yards.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
Entering
so
play
the only
call,
thing they didn't
coach
get really was the pick
suggestions.
six.
There are 6
that's what everyone wants.
categories.
Take it immediately to the end zone. But their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now, during that run, an injury here We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this
Entering play
injury,
call,
and we'll
coach
be back in a moment.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. They'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Bearing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Entering play call,
don't usually
coach
hurt as much as that
suggestions.
one
There
does.
are
That is
6
a monster
categories.
gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession.
Entering play call,
As
coach
they've got it with a
suggestions.
3rd
There
down
are
and
6
long coming up.
categories.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fielded at about the 28. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Entering play call,
He's done
player.
everything you
There
could
are
have asked
9
for coming
categories.
in.
You
He's
have
spreading
7
around. He
options.
hasn't taken
Caleb
many
Williams is
chances.
selected.
And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. DJ Moore, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon Toss, AHB dot duo, AHB zone toss, AHB zone WK.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there
Entering
defensively
play
because they
call,
kept extra
player.
DBs
There
on
are
the
no
field
Jones.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look
Trevayon
that came out for
Henderson.
the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 7 options, DJ, Trevayon Henderson, Romo Jones, Luther Burden II, Luther, Omaha, Ghost Drag.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. A pass complete to Adunze.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 7 options, Luther Burden II, select, Henderson.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays
Luther
like
Burden
that.
II,
Why he's number
Romo
4 in
Jones,
the league in terms of receiving
Trevayon
yards.
Henderson,
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. On the handoff, Henderson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 7 options, Trevayon Henderson selected.
Offense coordinator take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
26
Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run,
entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 7 options, Trevayon Henderson is selected. Trevayon, 26-0.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run with Henderson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. You have Romo Jones,
they weren't able to secure
Trevayon,
their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
DJ Moore, DJ, MTNY Shake.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the air, Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. You have 7. Trevayon Henderson.
Makes a nice catch to move the
DJ
chains.
Moore. DJ, Hail Mary, MTNY Shake.
For the shorter routes that are being run against them.
From the gun, here's Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears add 6 to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, You're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point.
Entering
They don't know
play
which
call,
way to go.
coach
They're being hit in
suggestions.
every
There are
direction,
9
and they have no
categories. You
answers
have
thus far.
15 options.
Santos
That
now to
event
add
is
the
selected.
PAT. And it's 21-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Chicago defense getting ready for the next possession. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play,
Entering
so be
play
it.
call,
But
coach
the main goal,
suggestions.
get a
There are
couple of
6
first downs, run
categories.
some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Entering play
that
call,
flag
coach
obviously takes away the good
suggestions. There are
yardage that
6
they had on the play.
categories.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle of the backfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Entering
So
play
that time
call,
they got
coach
the left guard
suggestions.
with a
There are
hold.
6
And let's face it, in
categories.
today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Entering
So
play
a
call,
decent gain there
coach
on the play, but that all
suggestions.
gets
There are
wiped out
6
with a penalty.
categories.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On second and a long way to go. Hurts. It's caught by OBJ.
Entering play
He'll be
call,
upended
coach
at the
suggestions.
28-yard
There are
line.
6
Just a 3-yard
categories.
gain there.
Brings up third down.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. A pretty little juke move there on a nice
Entering
gain.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Entering play call, DJ Muir. DJ Hail Mary, MTNY shake.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
Drive started
on
with a first down,
Henderson.
11 yards on that pickup.
DJ Muir.
Good strong throw and catch right there.
DJ
So far
Moore,
in this game,
Hail Mary,
the alleys
MTNY
have been
shake.
open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 op. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, Huskren, 26-2.
48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the carry is Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard
Entering play
line.
call, player. There are
4
9
yards to
categories.
pick
You
up,
have
first
7
down.
options. Trevayon
They
Henderson
were
is
not fooling
selected.
around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front,
Trevayon
and it turned into an
Huskren
easy
HB,
first down conversion.
26-2.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle made at the 40.
Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
Entering play call, player, Barrier Knight, Henderson. Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson, DJ Ware, DJ Kale, MTNY Shade.
Communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Entering play call, player, Barrier 9, Trevayon Henderson.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, player, Romo Jones, fix spike, RP alert, fix spike, RS, MTN, CTR, MTN,
big start.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from
entering
going for
play
1,000?
call, player, Barrier 9, Luther Burden III, Romo Jones, Luther Burden III, Luther Burden, Ghost Drag.
Here's Williams. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up
entering
2nd
play
down.
call,
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Henderson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this
entering
defense.
play
A little
call,
fire, a little
Romo Jones,
toughness. It hasn't been the best first
Trevayon
half for
Henderson,
them. But they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
DJ MTNY Shake.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Entering play call, Trevayon Henderson. Oscar, duo. HD zone toss. HD zone WK.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run. Henderson. How about this defense? For a 3rd straight play, he's going nowhere. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Entering play call, play sheet player, Promotion, Trevayon Henderson, DJ Muir, DJ, hey, MTNY Shake.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown Bears. DJ Moore with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
There are 6 categories.
And that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. And that's exactly what they accomplished.
Yeah, they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
Entering play call, suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And he is out of bounds inside
Entering
the
play
35.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Back-to-back plays.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Defensively, a solid response.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
To fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'd be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They're going to look to throw. And he drops it incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
This old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Smith catches left side. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. Squeeze block.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected.
Keep everybody here. Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurtled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half
Entering
number 1.
play call, D-Chamber, Caleb Williams, UD Sneak, Spike Ball, UD Heel.
And with time running down, they go down to
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. Enjoying this Black Friday football. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here comes Derrick Henry. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And here it's Dak Prescott hooking up with his tight end, Jake Ferguson. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Cowboys come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. With that, time to look at what's still to come on Sunday and Monday of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Entering play call, special teams.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Caleb Williams is selected. DJ Muir. DJ Hail MTNY Shake.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams, throwing to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
Nice rhythm throw
DJ
there
Muir
on first
selected.
down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do
Trevayon
that there,
Henderson.
but still good yardage.
Trevayon, Postprintage, 26-2.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll run with Henderson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Trevayon
Every
Henderson
defense is still going
selected.
to say their number one goal every game is stop the
Trevayon
run.
Henderson,
And right
you
now,
have
they're not doing
115
that.
options.
And that really chips away at your confidence.
26-2.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a really
Entering play
alert defense
call.
there because they
It's
saw
on
the
the
heavy
pass.
look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft,
Punt.
and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Three-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 5 categories.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 102 yards for him on the
Entering
ground
play
now, as he
call,
has been
coach
terrific here this
suggestions. There
afternoon.
are 6 categories.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right
Entering
back
play
to it
call,
because there are
coach
multiple options
suggestions.
on
There
this
are
play.
6
Handed
categories.
inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it. Quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hurts completing this one quickly. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Entering play call,
A good
coach
gain of
suggestions.
14 there
There
to
are
move
6
the chains.
categories.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Wilkins. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this
And
offense
during
did
play
its
call,
homework, didn't it?
coach
Because
suggestions,
they saw
there
all
are
that
6
pressure,
categories.
and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Quick slant to Brown.
And during play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just have been in sync thus
And
far.
during play
They've done a
call,
nice job
coach
against him, but
suggestions,
still,
there are 6
with his talent,
categories.
you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he picks up the first down.
And during
yardage as he
play
takes
call,
it down
coach
to the
suggestions,
16.
there are 6
That's a
categories.
4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Holding offense.
And during
So
play
apparently some
call,
grabbing
coach
there in the middle of the
suggestions,
O-line.
there are 6
Why that
categories.
doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to Smith.
And during play call, coach suggestions, there are 6
As a
categories.
passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
2nd and 11 now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And during play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Hurts. They'll try and do this himself. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And during play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. Old fireman.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? It'll be Hurts on the option. Trying to bounce it outside.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 28-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
Entering play call,
by the
special
quarterback sneak
teams.
for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off
after the
for
touchdown,
Philadelphia.
here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the
Entering
score
play
a moment
call,
ago as they
DJ Moore.
begin 1st and 10.
Survey on promotions. Luther Burden Luke Post drag.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. We have 7 options. Luther, Anderson, Colston, Loveland.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Inside, thick FGK flip, orbiting middle screen. Keep attack.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. To throw, it's Williams. And his throw's going to be
Entering
incomplete.
play call, player. Caleb Williams.
Never lost sight of where it was headed and stayed in perfect
DJ
position
Moore.
to make a play on it.
Survey
Able
on
to keep the
Henderson.
receiver
Promo
and the
Jones.
quarterback in his sight lines.
Luther Burden Dander Swift. Colston Loveland. Cole Ince thick orbiting. Keep attack.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, Williams. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams. Colston Loveland.
And you know,
Kit
depending
DJ
on their
Ware.
positioning, where you
DJ
are on the
Hale.
field,
MTNY
the umpires get
Shade.
different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Now he's loose again. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Entering play call, player, Trevayon Henderson. Husk, 26-0.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Henderson running straight ahead. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over
Entering
100
play
yards
call,
for the game,
player,
but he lost a bit off his total
Jones.
on that carry.
Luther Burden Gender, Colston Loveland. Coles, Inks, Thick FGK flipped, orbiting middle screen, keep attack.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 7 options. Colston Loveland is selected.
I think we're on the same page on
Caleb
that one.
Williams,
Just his first catch.
Colston Loveland.
I think we both thought he'd be a little
Gender
more
Swift.
active in the passing game.
Luther Burden
Let's see if that's the
Romo
start
Jones.
of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here
Luther
in the
Burden
second half.
Rome, Trevayon Henderson, DJ Muir, DJ Hay, MTNY Shake.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. Trevayon Henderson.
Well over 100 yards.
Are we
Trevayon
taking
Husk,
notes?
20
We should be,
HB
right?
dive.
Because I'm going to go back
Duo.
and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm
HB
seeing. The
zone
route
double
running,
K.
competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play.
Entering
Stopped
play
after a
call,
very short
player,
gain.
there are
But I
9
wouldn't abandon the run
categories.
totally, because
Romo
otherwise,
Jones.
pass rushers just tee
Trevayon
off on your
Henderson.
quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Trevayon Husk, 26-0.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Henderson. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 6 options. Trevayon Henderson is selected.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here,
Luther
I think they
Burden
probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think
Trevayon
so, but
Henderson,
ordinarily,
DJ
second
Muir.
down is when you run your play
DJ
fake, your play
Hail
action,
Mary,
show
MTNY
run, and throw the
shake.
ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 10.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a
Entering
touchdown
play
for
call,
Chicago.
middle. There are 2 categories. You have 3. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears defense gearing up as they take the field. They struggled that last drive. They were kind of hit
Play
2
call,
ways, both
coach
with the run and the
suggestions.
pass.
There are 6
And I love how you brought
categories.
hit into it because a lot of defense coordinators like to show a little cut-up film the night before a game. And they usually have some boxing in there. And it always shows the guy being the aggressor, the guy on his toes punching, not back on his heels taking punches. And that's where this defense was on the last possession.
They were on their heels. Will they be on their heels again? Let's see. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Jervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough
Entering
of
play
this.
call,
Let's play it
coach
the right way
suggestions.
and get
There
him
are
on the
6
ground before he does any
categories.
damage.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete.
Entering play
And
call,
this drive
coach
is almost
suggestions.
over before it
There are
began,
6
thanks to a great
categories.
defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Man on the left side is Brown. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling
Entering play
immediately in
call,
the
coach
secondary after catches.
suggestions.
I think
There
we
are
just saw
6
that on display right
categories.
there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is fielded at the 27. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
Entering play call,
And you have to
DJ
imagine
Ware,
his defense saying,
Caleb
how do we
Williams,
stop this guy?
DJ
He has run
Trevayon
roughshod
Henderson,
through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
AHD zone toss. AHD zone WK.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Entering play call, player, there are 9.
Because I can hear my high
Jones.
school coach John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head.
Promo,
When you put the
RPOs,
ball in the
empty
air,
and out and up.
3 things can happen,
Empty
and 2
and
of them are
zone
bad.
alert.
But the way the game's being played now, this is part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. Again, it's Henderson.
And he'll get this out past the 45.
Entering play call player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
But he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Henderson will try and run for the first. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play call.
That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he'll be out of bounds right
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And a first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's
Entering
second down.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. 5 yards.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have
Entering
the first
play
down
call.
as the
Coach
tackle's made here at
suggestions.
the
There are
Bears'
6
44-yard
categories.
line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The man in motion is Brown. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase
call,
it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. To Barkley on the check down. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Entering play call.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This short throw caught by Goddard.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Holding. Offense.
Entering play call.
Some grabbing of the jersey there on the
there are 6 categories.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call.
Entering play
so
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even an offensive tackle to get out there. But most of the time, it's fellow wide receivers.
There are 6 categories.
They really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Coached up and they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
The Eagles send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. They called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. Units, DJ Weir, Trevayon Henderson, Trevay Hospital, AHB Guide, AHB Zone Toss, AHB Zone Double K.
But in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you
Entering
could
play
hope for on both
call,
sides of the
player.
football.
There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Roll no jumps. Roll no jump. Fix. Orbit RPO alert. Slant swing.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Odunze. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Entering play call, look for Burdenaya, Chrome no jumps. Chrome, fix, orbit RPO, slant swing.
Back to throw. Williams. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. Look for Burdenaya, Henderson, Colston Love, Henderson, Throw no jumps. Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Husker, 26-0.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Trevayon Henderson selected.
Sounds crazy, but they practiced for this
Throw
back
no
in training
jumps.
camp. They knew
Look
they'd be in
for Burdenaya.
situations where it'd be extra
Look for
defenders in the box
Post
coming
drag.
after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Entering
Well, that's
play
a good piece of
Henderson.
quarterbacking right there because he
Look
certainly
for
felt the
Burdenaya.
pressure coming.
Throw no
The
jumps.
alternative, getting sacked
Throw,
for the
fix,
first time. He didn't like
RPO
that
alert,
option at all.
slant swing.
Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Entering
Their
play
passing
call,
attack,
coach
even though that one was
suggestions.
incomplete, has been really
Pickaxe
sharp in this
field
one.
goal
It's resulted in
39
a lot of
yards.
touchdowns.
Tagger.
And it looks like they're not
Play
going to stop
sheets.
throwing the
There are
football
player.
until the
Look for
very end of this one.
Burdenaya.
Well, that will
Throw
certainly
no
make
jumps.
everyone involved
Trevayon
on
Henderson.
offense pretty
DJ
happy
Weir.
because that
DJ
gives them all a
Hail Mary.
chance to
MTNY
pad their
Shade.
stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On fourth down, here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A fourth down gamble turns into a fourth down scramble, but all is well. First down.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
There are 9 categories. We have 7 options. Trevelyan Henderson selected.
Down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter, in the zone, the ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They run once more with Henderson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trevelyan Henderson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Sometimes you get a first and goal, and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Entering play call, kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The quick feet by Jackson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Entering play
we
call,
said it at
coach
halftime that they would need a
there
nearly
are 6
perfect second
categories.
half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
They did to get into
categories.
a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation,
entering
the two
play
of them
call,
saw the play
coach
with the
suggestions.
same eye.
There
They
are 6
understood where the open
categories.
spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 formation. There are 9 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Option is set to concept. There are 9 coaching. There are 2 substitution. WT subs, WT subs, WT substrat tight end option is WT substrat wide receiver option is WT substrat halfback option is set to normal. WT substrat halfback option is set to keep fresh. WT substrat halfback option is set to grind it out. WT substrat halfback option is set to custom. WT substrat halfback option is set to normal. WT substrat halfback option is set to keep fresh. WT substrat QB option is set to WT substrat wide receiver option is set to normal. Concept, coach sig, AHB dive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, Henderson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, on WK, play sheets, there, player, there, DJ Weir, Caleb Williams, DJ, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Osprey, 26-2.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Again, it's Henderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Entering play call, you have to call, view, celebrate, stat, coaching. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart screen. Player name C. Williams. AHB selected. Slot 1. Player name T. Henderson. Player name D. Swift. Player name R. Johnson. Player name K. Monangai. You have entering play call, player, carrier, Romo Jones, DJ Weir, Rome, Luther Burden
partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now.
Kyle
They've got it in hand.
Kyle
But you and I have been
Monangai,
around this league a
Kyle
long time, and every time we ask head
26
coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Entering
not a
play
lineman,
call
but the
player.
tight
There
end
are 9
instead.
categories. You have to option, quit, resume, in, call, view, soup, celebration, stats, coaching, pop, net, depth chart is selected. Entering player name C. Williams. Player name C. Keenum. You have to entering play call.
And more
Case
and more
Keenum.
what you're getting with tight ends
Chandler.
are guys who are much
Kate,
more
Kyle
receiver
Monongai.
than blocker.
Kyle
They may be
Oscar,
willing, but that
26
might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right
entering
at the 15-yard
play call
line.
player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
Still a
Monongai
nice
selected.
13-yard pickup.
That's a really nice
Kyle
job by them picking up the
Ostrich,
run blitz and
MTNA,
detecting it and blocking it
26-0.
and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here we go, set. Viking, 18.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground.
Entering
It's
play
another
call
one that keeps
player.
them moving
There are
forward.
9 categories. You have 7 op. Case Keenum. Kyle Monongai. Kyle Ostrich, 26-0.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Entering play call player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Kyle Monongai is selected.
Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it,
Kasky,
and the clock
Kyle
continues to roll.
Monongai. Kyle Ostrich, 26-0.
Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's gonna
Entering
go as
play
a loss
call
of a
player.
yard, and
There
it'll
are
be
9
second down.
categories. You have 7
They have 3 tight ends
options.
in that
Kyle
formation.
Monongai
That's
is
almost a
selected.
universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the
Kyle
line of
Monongai
scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
28-0. AHB zone toss. AHB zone WK.
Ready, ready.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, when coaches
Entering
come into
play
a game
call,
preaching
coach
total team
suggestions.
effort,
There are
CD, I
9
think this is the
categories.
type
You
of
have
ball game
15
that they're
options.
dreaming of.
Bad attempt
It
is
was pretty
selected.
apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game.
Entering play
Safe
call,
to say,
kickoff middle.
we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
To kick off for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
At their own 27-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive. Good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll set up the throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
Holding offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
And you
There are 6
understand why
categories.
offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing quickly there, but
Entering play call. Coach
At this point in
suggestions.
the
There
game,
are
they've
6
got to continue to try
categories.
anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
so they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of
Entering
credit
play call.
for hanging in
Coach
there and trying to make
suggestions.
something
There are
happen,
6
despite the
categories.
amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he fields it cleanly. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they hope to polish things
Entering
off,
play
and what
call.
a run they are
Romo
on as
Jones.
they try to turn a 6-game
DJ
win streak
Moore.
into a 7-game win streak.
DJ Moore. Hail Mary. MTNY Shake.
Looking to put a drive together. The first throw now for the backup, Keenum. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result.
Entering
Your
play
quarterback
call.
goes down,
Jones.
and sometimes he goes down hard.
Rome. DJ Moore. Case Keenum. Kyle Monangai. Kyle Pass. AHB Dive. Duo. AHB Zone Toss.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Entering play
so the
call.
football
Case
here as we
Keenum.
welcome you back.
Kyle Mo.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt
Kyle
this
Pass.
one away.
26 Duo.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First and 10 at the 49.
Hate to be
Entering
blunt,
play
but
call.
it is just
Case
continuing to
Keenum.
prove to be the case
Kyle
that this O-line
Monangai.
is manhandling
Kyle
this D-line
Musk,
right now.
26
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And across
Entering
the
play
midfield,
call.
straight into
Player,
equal territory.
error 9. Case Keenum.
Give him a
Kyle
couple on the carry
Monangai.
there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back
Kyle
through it, but
Mo,
he pretty much
Osprey
didn't know where to
HB,
go on that play.
26
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the
Entering
wrong
play call.
direction. Makes
Player,
third down
error 9
tougher. Third down
categories.
and
You
9.
have 7
I have
options.
zero
Kyle
rooting interest
Monangai
in
is
either
selected.
team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bears, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.